just chilling out on the deck, and looking out over the sunset and thinking what a great country Australia is, And I look up and there's this light in the sky. It's like really bright, and it's coming over the top of us. And I'm thinking, I said to my friend, I said, my God, what is that? It's like really, really frightening, We're sitting there and we're thinking, oh my God, it was like totally surreal, It was moving in this crazy zigzag pattern, defying the laws of gravity. And I'm thinking, holy shit, the Roswell incident was real, And then I turned to my mate Baz, and he's looking at me like, hey Rusty, you're the movie star, do something, And it starts flashing really brightly, like an enormous camera. And I mean, I've seen paparazzi do some crazy stuff, but this was next level. So I grabbed my cricket bat, ready to defend my airspace, and next thing, poof, it's gone. Disappears faster than a dingo at a sausage sizzle. So yeah, it was freaky, man. It was real freaky.
The real question is not, do aliens exist? I've already ticked that box in the affirmative. The real question has two parts. Are they hostile? And are they capable of unleashing hell on command? Yeah, so that's what keeps me awake at night, man.
Well, my experience of aliens is quite different to Russell's. I was abducted onto a strange spacecraft, and I believe it propelled itself via some sort of anti-gravity mechanism.
What happened next?
I remember saying to the alien creatures who were transporting me, "Where are you taking me?" And as it turns out, I was brought to an alternative galactic realm, which I can only describe as a sort of psychedelic experience. And that for once I could see what was really there, rather than looking through the lens of my own habits of perception.
What did you see?
What I saw was a transcendental world, the world where all the gods of history reside.
Which gods did you see, Richard?
Yahweh, the God of the Old Testament, and Jesus. I spoke to Poseidon, the god of the sea, and of course Zeus, the Greek god of the sky, who I thought would have been taller.
Watch out, Richard! Oh my God, Richard, are you alright?
What the devil? A heavy globe just fell on me.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Richard. Someone very careless must have left it too close to the edge up there.
That really hurts. Oh.
Are you able to continue with this interview, Richard?
Well, I might as well. I think I'll survive.
Well, I admire your courage, Richard.
Thank you.
Well, I've got so many follow-up questions now. Like, did the aliens speak English, or did they communicate telepathically?
I beg your pardon? What aliens?
Well, the ones that introduced you to Jesus.
Are you serious? How dare you insult my intelligence?
I'm sorry, Richard. What's wrong?
How do I get this microphone off me?
Don't be like that, Richard.
I think we're quite done here. Where do you people come from, gods and aliens? Why don't you ask me about leprechauns and pixie dust? Read a science book every once in a while, why don't you?
Oh, Richard, come on.
No!
Do you know what? I much preferred Richard before that globe hit him on the head.
Dawkins wouldn't believe anything